Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you are in this world. This is Hejin Lee with a daily update for the S&P 500 index. So this upward pointing wedge, as outlined by the white lines, is still in progress. But I think I just wanted to just go back a little bit and show you a few fractals. This wedge is very small and very minor, and it doesn't necessarily in any way spell out disaster for the S&P 500. It just spells out that from a very minor, small, short degree of trend perspective, it is doing a very minor top, which will probably correlate with blue wave 1, as you can see here. And then this correlation will definitely mean that blue wave 2 probably will occur. But these blue waves are really subwaves to a higher degree wave, white wave 3. But we also saw very similar effects of it here. Here was another one. And in this case, it'll be a case of where a upward pointing wedge pattern was embedded within the larger symmetrical triangle. And I believe you can see it again here. And when you see repetitious patterns of this type coming out, okay, it becomes pretty apparent that, well, maybe that's one of the preferences that the S&P currently has. And when you see it on a very consistent basis, not only on a short-term but on a longer-term perspective, you can kind of say, well, maybe that's a personality trait. That's pretty much what I've been calling it, for the lack of a better name. But it really emphasizes the point. And then there's another one right here as well. So I think currently, as it has, and it probably will for a while, S&P 500 will continue utilizing the upward pointing wedges as a way of correlating with and jiving with the Elliott wave counts. And these probably, if you measure in Fibonacci's, will move in Fibonacci ratio-based movements. Now, nothing really has changed from a count perspective, only that this is extending and getting very close to the apex, and that the blue wave decline towards maybe the 2700 or so is expected. And the breakout from this triangle was very impulse-oriented, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as you can see by the blue subwaves of white wave 1. The ABC was very classical. 3-wave pattern. I believe this would be a 3, 3, 5, which is a flat. And if that is white wave 1, white wave 2, we have wave 3 going on. And as I've consistently said, the wave 3 is the one that usually is the most extended between 1, 3, and 5. There are instances where 3 is not extended because 1 might be extended or 5 might be extended, but it cannot be the shortest between 1, 3, and 5, regardless as to which wave is the extended wave. But this being wave 3, it'll probably be the most extended and therefore move the most violently. That means after this wave, blue wave 2 is complete, this blue wave 3, which is 3 of 3, the peak point of that extending move will probably go near vertical. And I think we'll probably end up raising all of these numbers higher. That is my impression. So I don't agree with the perma bears out there right now calling for a drop of the S&P 500 to 1,000 or so. I think we have a bit more to go. And based on the fractals that we see, this upward pointing wedge is a very minor, temporary correlation to probably the start of blue wave 2. All right. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you.